We're about to do a walkthrough of some of the best deals I've seen in the last couple years, and also some repeats that I would recommend you skip, and then some that you should definitely skip at the Home Depot. Let's start out at the new displays over at Home Depot. This is the rigid tool storage and organization display. The only thing I'm really interested in is the drawers. 2 drawer, 3 drawer, about $100 to $110. You can get the rolling bottom for $80, the 22-inch for $42, and you got a few different ones here. Makita boxes, I don't know if those are really part of the Black Friday deals, but one thing, they're made in the US of A. So that's pretty interesting. Makita doesn't seem too appealing to me, honestly. We get these every year, but these are the Husky impact sockets. I think they were actually $40 last year, so that's actually a decrease from last year. Only $35 down from $40. Lifetime warranty, and these sockets tend to hold up pretty well. $30 for a homeowner toolkit. Yeah, I mean, if you have 0 tools, maybe get that. 1/2-inch drive and 3/8 drive torque wrenches from Husky. $60 and $50. $50 for a mechanic tool set. That's a 94 piece. And that is 3/8 drive, I believe. 1/4-inch and 3/8 drive. $25 for a 24-piece 3/8 drive socket set. $20 for a 10-piece 3/8 drive socket set. $20 for the stubby wrench set, down from $30. $25 for these wrench sets. Check out Husky's new 16-piece pivoting screwdriver set. Hit this button here, and you can pivot the head 90 degrees. I think it also stops at 45 both ways. And this is a ratcheting screwdriver. Switch directions like this. It also has a quick insert collet. All the bits can be stored in the handle. 3-piece folding hex key set for $10. 10 26-piece long arm hex key set. For the rigid power tools, you have 2 different BOGOs. That's 2 4-amp-hour batteries, or the previous model. Hammer drill and impact driver, you get a free tool. That mid torque is actually really good. That oscillating multi-tool is really good. It would be the 2 best options if you ask me. You also have the dual function inflator and the 1/2-inch hammer drill. I think that's the same as that hammer drill, or it's the newer one. Now Makita, I can't believe Makita still wants $400 for that set. Wait, actually, that's a different impact driver. It was the XDT or XTD16. That's not XDT16. But you get a free tool. All those free tools are not very appealing to me, honestly. Very lackluster. This looks almost identical to last year. Then you have the subcompact 6.5-inch circular saw for $150. 2-pack of 5-amp-hour batteries for $80 or $180. Couple deals on the DeWalt nailers. 18-gauge brad nailer for $250. 16-gauge finish nailer for $330. The roofing nailer for $370. $250 for the 23-gauge pin nailer. And then for some reason they have the black and gold twist drill bit set with the nailers, $35, and then $370 down from $450. This is their new 21-degree framing nailer. It's still a flywheel design, but it seems to be working a whole lot better than the last generation. $150 for the 20-volt max DeWalt inflator. I hear good things about this inflator. I might test it out. $300 for a 4-port rapid charger with a 2-amp-hour and a 5-amp-hour battery. $180 for the 3/8 brushless atomic ratchet. $170 for the 5-amp-hour batteries. $170 for the 3-inch cutoff tool. I've really been wanting to test this one out. This might be the year I actually go pick this up. Really been wanting to try this one out. $130 for this older model 6.5-inch circular saw, and $130 for the older reciprocating saw. I would skip these. Don't even get those. It's kind of a waste of your money and time, honestly. Oscillating multi-tool. This is not the XR version though. For $100, it's almost always $100. You're gonna see this every year, multiple times a year. $170 for a 3-pack combo of batteries. That's 2 4-amp-hour batteries and a 2-amp-hour battery. $150 for a charger and a 6-amp-hour battery. $130 for a 5-inch random orbit sander. $100 for a Bluetooth speaker. $130 for the handheld vacuum. $130 for the 2 3-amp-hour. These are 21700 cell batteries. Actually pretty decent small batteries. $70 for the LED area light, $15 for the Max Fit Ultra 6-piece socket set. Interesting. This is one of the best high torque impact wrenches on the market. Was replaced by the 961 from DeWalt, which is still the strongest cordless half-inch drive impact. Stronger than Flex and Milwaukee, but it's a chunker. This one not so strong, but it is up there. $330. For $270, you get a 5 amp hour battery charger with a 3/8 ratchet, but you get the best mid-torque impact wrench on the market. $190 for a 100-foot green self-leveling cross-line laser. $400. 360-degree 3-plane laser level. $40, you get a 6-piece trigger clamp set from DeWalt. $30 for this 100-piece. $30 for this 120-piece bit set. I think I like the one from Lowe's a little bit better. $20 for this 81-piece tough case. For $20, you get the 5-piece 6-inch nut driver set. For $30, you can get the 4-in-1 right angle attachment. This one flexes like this. You can also attach that to the 90-degree, and you also have an extension for that 90-degree. And then you just have the regular right angle attachment for $20. So for $10 more, this is probably the better deal than this one. Then you get one of these free bits though, if you get that right angle attachment. $30 for the 23-piece Shockwave Impact Duty Red Helix Titanium Drill Bit Set. No. Some PPE Milwaukee, $8 a piece for their safety glasses. $180 for the 18-volt Rocket Dual Power Light. You can power this with a cord as well as an M18. Same as last year, $100 for the compact impact driver and drill from Milwaukee. These are some good compact tools, honestly. I really love this impact. I wish it had a quick insert collet, but it's not a big deal. If you plan on getting both of them though, do not pay $200. Come over here because the kit with both of them is $180. Yeah, you're losing a charger, an extra bag, but you don't really need it, do ya? $100 for the dual bay charger. They charge at the same time. $100 for the M18 top off, and $80 for a 2-pack of 3-amp-hour batteries. These are junk, okay? Just probably don't even spend the $80 on them. The M18 heat gun, we have 3 of these and they suck. I'd probably skip it unless you just really need a cordless heat gun and you already have Milwaukee batteries. This seems new to me. I haven't seen this. Was this released? I need to be in the loop. $80 for the new M18 Rover clamping floodlight. That actually looks pretty interesting. $100 for the Milwaukee M18 random orbit sander. Older sander, it's not good. $100 for the M18 Rover dual power floodlight. I have not tried this one out. Take a look at the BOGOs from DeWalt this year. For $200, you get a 2-amp-hour battery and a 5-amp-hour battery with a charger. You get one of these free tools, and these are actually some very good options here. You have the brand new 860, 5/8 rotary hammer, recip saw, all of these. You also have a 6-amp flex volt battery. And then $300, you get the 850 with the 800, a 5-amp-hour battery and a 2-amp-hour battery. And again, you get a free tool. This could possibly be the best deal this Black Friday. Out of every single other brand, in my opinion, this is the best deal. I've seen some people downplay this deal. I've seen some people say it's not a good deal and that Lowe's has a better one. But if you ask me, that is the best deal this holiday season or Black Friday season. $399, you're getting 2 6-amp-hour flex volt batteries, the XR oscillating multi-tool, the 860, that is DeWalt's newest, most powerful impact driver, and that is the 806 hammer drill. I wasn't a huge fan of the 806, but for $400, if you want to just get the most expensive BOGO, let's say like the $239 impact wrench, then return that impact wrench or whatever tool, and you get that kit for $245. That is insane. The 2 6-amp batteries is worth that. The 860 impact driver is usually $180 to $200. The 806 brand new drill, not my favorite, it's worth $200. Also, you have these kits right here, 370 bucks. It's a 4-tool combo kit. I'd skip that one, honestly. 550 bucks, you get a 6-tool combo kit, and those are some old tools. None of them are really all that good. 650 bucks. This is an 8-tool combo kit. For sheer volume, you know, it'll do, I suppose. Older, not the best tools. The Milwaukee BOGOs are looking very similar to last year. $200, you get 2 5-amp-hour batteries and a charger. These are your free tools. The trim router, very good trim router. I'm seeing a lot of people rave about that trim router. That's going to be a good option. This light, I got it last year. It's an awesome, awesome light. I would recommend that. With the tire inflator, the jigsaw, that's a good jigsaw. But the angle grinder, the saw, the blower, I'd skip basically everything else. Same thing here, $299, you get 2 6-amp-hour batteries. Those are the high outputs. It's a little better. And then you get the same Gen 4 kit that they've been putting on, I think it's been on BOGOs for like the last 2 years, nonstop. Ryobi BOGOs are looking a little weak as well. 99 bucks, you get 2 amp hour, 4-amp-hour battery with a charger. These are your free tools. Nothing super awesome. Maybe get these clamp speakers, or the Whisper Series fan did pretty well in my testing. You also have the 450 CFM blower with a 4-amp-hour for 150, and then 150 for a very trashy circular saw, a very trashy drill. 170, you can get a 4-tool combo kit. That's trash. 170 for the hybrid tri-powered tripod light. It's a decent light. 100 bucks, you can get the Airstrike 18-gauge brad nailer. This is the older version though, but lots of good reviews on these. 2 4-amp-hour batteries for 100 bucks. You can get a 6-port fast charger for 90 bucks, or 2 high-performance 6-amp-hour batteries for 170. 120, you get the one-handed recip saw. 120, you get the 3-inch cutoff tool. 100 bucks, you get the 6.5-inch circular saw. 90 bucks, you get a 2-amp-hour battery and a charger. 150, this is actually a very good value here. This is actually Ryobi's high torque impact wrench, not the mid torque. And this high torque is actually fairly decent, honestly. For 150 bucks, it's actually pretty good value for your Ryobi fans out there. Then for 50 bucks, you get a LED workbench light. $30, you get a 120-watt automotive power source. Interesting. Dude, Ryobi makes everything, don't they? 150 bucks, 18 or 40-volt high-performance starter kit and an 8-amp-hour battery. 140, you can get the HP 7.25 circular saw. 130, you can get the 1/2-inch hammer drill. 120, you get the angle grinder. 120, you get the recip saw. 120, you get the jigsaw. Probably skip these router bits. For 130, you can get the newest Edge battery. This is a tabless 4-amp-hour battery for Ryobi, yet Milwaukee can't even make one. Trash, 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 trash. Don't get that. Piece rail system onboard accessory storage kit. That's actually kind of interesting. You want to have all your screws hanging off the side of your drill? There you go. A few more Ryobi deals here. Milwaukee hand tools, buy any 3, save $10, or buy any 5 and save $30. Same exact deals as last year. This was $100 last year, so it's gone up. 120, you get the 56-piece 3/8 drive socket set from Milwaukee. $50 down from 124. These are actually some really nice wrenches. I have these wrenches. They grip very, very well. $50, you get 25-piece 1/4-inch drive socket set. $30, you get one of these socket rails. These are the sockets that have like squared ends so they don't roll away from you. $15 for this pick set. More PPE, we have some hard hats for $15. $20 for their gloves. $17 for the high-vis vest. Another $16 for their gloves over here. $6 for these gloves. More safety glasses for $20. These are 3-packs. $50 for the 3-piece close quarter tubing cutter. $30 for the Milwaukee adjustables. $30 for 2-piece smooth job pliers. $300, you can get the 14-inch top handle chainsaw from Milwaukee. Some of these were just recalled. $75 for a Shockwave Impact Duty 6D-piece drill bit set. It is in an organizer, but $75? Are you kidding me? Then $50 for this piece. 20 bucks for drill bits, 12 bucks for flip sockets, $12.97. This is their bit holder. You can get a Temu version for like $3. And there's also the Klein, which I think might be more expensive or cheaper. That doesn't help you very much, does it? But I actually do like these. I carry the Temu version every day. This is actually a deal I am interested in. You get the high-speed ratchet and the newest M12 fuel impact driver, two amp hour batteries and a charger. But for 200 bucks, the tools alone are absolutely worth it, and then you just kind of throw this stuff in there. From this, I cannot believe they are still selling these. 100 bucks though. I mean, I say that, but I know guys that have been using these for years and years and years, still, every day, at work. So, maybe you do get it, you know? 65 bucks for a 2.0, skip that. 150 bucks for a brushed 3/8 ratchet, skip that one too. 150 bucks for the 3-inch cutoff, I'd like to see 100 bucks on that, and then I'd get it. 150 for the radio, this actually is a radio I kind of want to get this year. 3/8 crown stapler for 140, 100 bucks for the M12 blower, 80 bucks for the M12 rover, love that rover light. 100 bucks for two 3.0s, not good. More Husky stuff. We have 15 bucks for 3-piece groove joint pliers, $14 for a 3-piece locking plier set, $14 for a 3-piece adjustable set, $8. This has a lifetime warranty, by the way, so when you break these, you can come get a whole new set. This is a 6-piece impact socket set adapter, so I like that they actually are on a rail, and they have an extended set as well as the shorter set. It's only $8. It's actually a very, very good deal, especially with that warranty. You have some DeWalt hand tools, chalk line set, ratcheting screwdriver, utility knife and pocket knife set, 2-pack of magnetic 25-foot tapes, all 20 bucks. A bunch of the same old Ryobi stuff from last year and the year before. The toothbrush. That's funny. Only 100 bucks. 280-piece mechanic tool set from Husky. That's a 1/4-inch, 3/8, and 1/2-inch drive set. That is a lot of tools. You throw this in the truck, you'll be set. And it does have a lifetime warranty. $200 for this 6-tool combo kit from Ryobi. None of those are their good tools though. You can get a 2-piece, a 6-inch and a 10-inch adjustable for $20. This is a pretty interesting Husky light. It's actually a 1000 lumen rechargeable color changing utility light with a speaker, and it is USB-C rechargeable. Has a hook and magnets on the back, and this comes out like this. $20 for a 500 lumen compact rechargeable flashlight with a holster base. This is actually a pretty neat little light here. Has a nice battery level indicator light here. Ooh, it gets hot quick. 20 bucks though. Then you can also spend $20 on a 2-pack of 1200 lumen rechargeable magnetic utility lights. Husky did join the baby toolbox game this year as well. They actually have a latch to lock the top here. Has a nice foam tray here. Theirs appears to just be friction as well, not like the Harbor Freight ones with ball bearings, but all the drawers do have foam in them. 16 bucks? I don't know, maybe we'll get it. I found this kind of interesting. 15 bucks for these Allen key sets, or sorry, 7-piece hex bit socket sets. But if you look here, they have a very similar design to the hex sets from Grip Edge. Have a very similar design. These are definitely not Grip Edge, but they're also not Grip Edge priced. Few more Husky tools. $15 for a 3-piece utility knife set, $15 for a screwdriver set, 14-piece, $13 for a 2-piece set, 16-foot and 25-foot tape measure, and $13 for a 2-pack of levels. That 16-piece Husky pivoting screwdriver is $15. Actually is kind of cool. I might pick this up. This is actually definitely my style of toolbox. Black and gray, 800 bucks for this 61-inch 15-drawer Husky toolbox. I actually really like that. All the drawers have the Husky liners inside of it. That's actually really, really nice. I don't know where I would put it though. Ooh, they have a taller one for 900 bucks. This is so nice in my opinion. I really love this colorway. That's my style. And they have the power strip inside, USB A and C, 6 plugins. This one does not have the foam trays in all of the drawers. Well, that's probably because they're right here. Stupid Caleb. For 60 bucks, you can get the older M12 screwdriver. I had a review on this. I wouldn't recommend it even for 60 bucks. That video definitely stirred the pot for a lot of people. For $200, you can get the brand new compact M12 drill and impact driver. You also get a lesser non-fuel version of the oscillating multi-tool and the one-handed saber saw. They're okay, but for 200 bucks, those are worth it. You also have a $300 kit, all older Milwaukee M18 tools that I really wouldn't recommend. They're all brushed. They also have this buy more, save more on Milwaukee pack out. It's actually pretty good. I've been wanting to get some pack out. Not the regular toolboxes though. I want the drawers, which we have right here. $160 for the 2-drawer. 2-pack of Diablo framing blades for 13 bucks. The DeWalt Tough System 2.0 is only 100 bucks for the 2-drawer and 120 for the 3-drawer. Here it is again, every year, 90 bucks for the DeWalt 33-inch folding table. You guys see it in all my videos if you watch my test videos. It's a nice table. More rigid deals, 79 bucks. You see, this shows a picture of the new oscillating multi-tool. But when you look down here, it's a different oscillating multi-tool. Yeah, that's not the same. That's not recip saw kit for 100 bucks, angle grinder kit for 100 bucks, and a bunch of brush tools for 300 bucks. This is actually a really good battery deal for rigid. 180 bucks, you get 2 8 amp hour EXP batteries. These are their better performing batteries, and one of these batteries is usually that price, so 2 is a no-brainer. 90 bucks for the floodlight with a 2 amp hour battery and a charger. 90 bucks for the power inverter top off with a 2 amp hour and a charger. 80 bucks for a dual port charger. 70 bucks for the top off light, 2 amp hour and a charger. 70 bucks for a hand vacuum, 2 amp hour and a charger. These subcompact rigids are actually very good value. 90 bucks for each. This is actually a really nice set here. I would recommend this sander. I have never used myself. I've seen mixed reviews, but it's $100. My dad, I got him this one-handed recip saw from Rigid, and he absolutely loves it. Cuts trees down with it all the time. 100 bucks. You can get that set. Instead of paying 90 bucks each, you can get both of them for 140. And as always, the gear wrench 232-piece mechanics tool set is $200, down from $320. And you know, it is a good set. These go down less than $200 though at the tail end of the season. About $150 you can get this same set if there's still some left at the end of the season. This is actually a pretty interesting new addition. These came out earlier this year. 2-pack of the OBD2 scanners. You can do full vehicle checks, free lifetime updates, live data streams, read and clear OBD2 codes. It's a 2-pack for $75. I seriously cannot believe that Makita still has these priced this high. This is the oldest rear handle cordless saw on the market, and it is still $360. $360. I bought this set when I was first a carpenter's apprentice like 6 years ago, I believe. No, not right. No, that is right. I am that old. 6 years ago, I bought this set for that same price. It has not gone down. For 150 bucks, you can get the Blueprint 12-volt brushless portable saw station from Dremel. 150 bucks, you get the Project multi-tool kit. 100 bucks, you get the 12-volt Dremel variable speed rotary tool kit. 100 bucks, you get the rotary. You get the 1.8 amp kit, and you have a few different accessory kits. I think the Lowe's ones are actually better. I have to say that these Milwaukee Fuel M12 kits are $100 a piece or $200 together. And to finish things off, we have some pretty cool Husky lights. 2500 lumen rechargeable infrared touchless work light. And you have another tripod light, which looks like this. 3-year limited warranty. The head does come off. It's a tripod. It rotates. It folds. It's actually pretty nice. I almost forgot DeWalt outdoor power equipment. The pruner is $150. The 450 CFM kit with a 5 amp hour battery charger is $200, and the 12-inch chainsaw is $230. So there you have it. That is all the deals from Home Depot this Black Friday season, at least the ones in my store. Let me know if you're going to be scoring any of these newer deals. Let me know if you're going to be crazy and get some of the deals I would say probably don't get, but do what you want with your money. Have a great holiday season.